Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Mexican cinnamon cookies. This recipe is super easy to make with very few ingredients, but yet is super delicious. I guarantee your kids are not going to be able to keep their little hands out of the cookie jar. So let's get our ingredients gathered and let's get started. Let's start out by mixing our dry ingredients. We need 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 cups of sugar. And once we have it all in there, we're going to mix it up really well. You can use your hands or you can use a whisk, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Once we're done mixing, we're going to create a small crater in the middle of the flour. And we're going to add in our 4 eggs. And now we're going to add in 1.5 cups of lard, or you can substitute it for vegetable shortening. And now for the fun part, we're going to mix this up. You can use your spatula, your whisk, or your mixer, whichever you feel more comfortable with, but I'm going to use my hands. We will not need to add any additional ingredients. The egg and the lard should be sufficient to get it to the consistency that we need it. We're going to mix for a good 10 to 15 minutes or until our dough is formed into a nice smooth ball of dough. Once it's all mixed in, if it's a little too sticky and it's sticking to your hand, add a little handful of flour and that should fix your problem right up. Now that it's finally done, I'm going to transfer it to a smaller bowl just so I can fit it in my refrigerator. We're going to cover it with plastic and we're going to refrigerate it for at least 2 hours. It's been a little bit over 2 hours, so now we can start making our cookies. You can use cutouts to make the cookies just like you would regular sugar cookies. I'm going to be making regular round cookies. I'm going to take a small amount of dough in my hand, roll it out into a small smooth ball and kind of press it out into the shape of a round cookie like these. And then I'm going to place them on an ungreased non-stick cookie sheet like this one. And now we're going to bake them at 350 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. And while our first batch is baking, we're going to prepare the coating for the cookies. We're going to need 1 cup of sugar and a tablespoon of cinnamon. And now we're going to mix, and once it's well mixed, we're going to set it aside and we're going to prepare another batch of cookies. Once our cookies are done and they cool down enough to where we can handle them with our hand, we're going to place them in the sugar and cinnamon coating, and we're going to coat the front and the back as well. And once it's well coated, we're going to tap the cookie lightly on the bowl to remove the excess sugar and cinnamon. And then we're going to place them in the plate along with the other cookies. And then we're going to continue the process with the rest of the cookies until we're all done. With the amount of dough that we used, we made 3 dozen cookies. But believe me, these cookies are not going to make it through the night. If you need to make less, you can always cut your ingredients in half. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did and would like to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you another day for another recipe. So long, guys!